Hey everybody, welcome back to Going Ballistic. We are your R&D channel, and on today's video, we're gonna see if we can get this demilled RPG-7 launcher working again without going to jail.
I can't see crap out of this thing. Is my mask full of smoke? Holy crap.
All right, so here is what we got for you guys today. Isn't this an absolute gorgeous setup? We got this beautiful, authentic World War II RPG-2 carrying bag. And we got these nice homemade rounds here that are painted to match the World War II Russian Army color. So you're probably looking at this launcher going, something's not right about that RPG-7. Well, that would be the round. This is an RPG-2 round. Now the reason we went with that is because the way these are demilled. Now if you guys don't know what demilled means, that means they take these real weapons and they make them to where they're not usable. And so you can actually own these without having any kind of license or nothing for a static display or whatever. Well, this one here on the RPG-7s, they drill and they weld in this rod here so the firing pin can't be used again. Then underneath the furniture here, they drill this ginormous hole into this section here. For what, I don't know, but they drill that hole in there and the launcher can't be used. Now I like the RPG-7s because you can put this furniture back on which covers that hole and it just looks like it's ready to go. The RPG-2s have a huge hole cut in the side here. So the reason why we went with an RPG-2 round is, for one, it fits in here perfectly to where this rod is. Now, the rocket motors we're going to be using actually butt right up against that, so we're hoping that'll help create some lift pressure there to get it out of the tube. Now, the rocket motors we're going to be using, first one we got here is just your standard D12-3. This is just your cardboard wrapped. The D12s, I think, burn between 2 and 3 seconds, and the 3 is just a parachute deployment delay. That means after it burns, 3-second delay, pop, your parachute comes out and it comes back down. These don't have any parachutes, which I'll explain here in a second. The other one we're gonna use is this bad boy, which I'm really hoping these things work because this is a composite motor. These things pack a good punch. They burn for about 6 seconds. They have a lot more lift power, and if these things will fly, they should go no problem 500 yards. Well, maybe in a spiral thing, but it should go 500 yards. As to where the original ones, I think they're only accurate from 100 to 150 yards. Not saying our 500 yards gonna hit dead center on a target, but hey, if we can get it to go 500 yards, thumbs up. Now, these rockets here are just simply 3D printed rockets, which is not illegal to the YouTube person watching this to see if we can have it monetized. It's just a simple design. They actually are extremely light and they come in 4 pieces. Now, the top piece here and this body piece here are glued together and the others all just unscrew. Pretty cool. And then we just glue the fins on it just like you would a regular model rocket. So we are just really hoping this works. Now our launch setup is pretty simple. We have this 9-volt battery box here, and in the trigger I took it apart, I removed the hammer spring, and then I just replaced it with this cool little micro switch. So when we pull the igniter through, it'll come out of the ginormous hole in the bottom here, and we'll just wire it up. The battery box here has an on-off switch, safety number 1, and number 2, the safety on this thing still works. So we actually have 2 safeties. This is what we got for you. I hope you guys are excited as we are. Well, we're not gonna do it up here in the forest because we don't want to cause a forest fire because I have no idea where these are gonna go. We're gonna go down to Justin's and see how these things do. Here we go.
All right, so this is our first attempt actually shoulder firing this thing. A little nervous. I got some safety precautions. I got my frumpy onesie, my flammable fire suit, or as Chris calls it, my Michael Myers outfit, and a welding cap to protect my hair and a welding mask to protect my face. Did not think about gloves. A little late now. Let's just go ahead and shoot it. I can't see crap out of this thing. That's on. Safety's off. I can't really aim, so let me know if my angle's good.
Looks good.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ah! Is my mask full of smoke? Holy crap. That just, nothing but smoke in my face. My hands got a little warm, but didn't get burned.
Oh, okay.
That might be a burn. I don't know. I can't feel anything yet. My hands are too cold. I feel like a badass though.
Okay, we did about 50 yards on the first one. When it came out of the tube, I was doing other camera stuff, so I didn't watch it, but it came out, it did a loop-de-loop, and then it took off straight and landed right here. It hit pretty much on this side of the hill and then just kind of rolled over here. But hey, we got halfway to our goal. Good thing is all I got to do is glue this tip back on and we can refire it. So that's good. Good thing is once it had its parachute delay thing, it just pops the top off. We'll get some other rocket engines made eventually that don't have a parachute deployment charge, and that way it won't blow these apart. But now we're gonna try the E composite motor. A lot more power, a lot longer burn. Here we go.
Now it's time for the composite motor. So this has a what, 6-second burn, Chris?
Yep.
So we might be starting grass fires, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I predict on this one it's gonna come out and then rocket right back into your vehicle since the trunk, oh, mine's open too, so I'll probably go on mine. Let me know if my hangulation is correct.
All right, on this first one here, I love the flame that comes out of the back of the launcher as the rocket's taking off. The fins deployed really good, not a lot of smoke out of the composite motor, but it definitely needs bigger fins, I'm thinking, because it just hit the ground.
That burned for such a long time.
Man, if it would have flown straight.
I was like, it should burn out any time now. I don't have to run for cover. And I was like,
Dang
okay,
it.
maybe I still have to run for cover.
That would have been great if it went straight, because that burned for a long time.
Jeez.
Well, good thing is we can still use this back half, because again, yeah, they just unscrew. One little poof. Well, dang it. That didn't work. What do you got here? Well, I guess we can glue this one back together as a test rocket. Well, man, I'm bummed out. That the burn time was really long on it, and man, that thing came out of the tube quick. Well, we got one more test for you guys. We're just gonna throw another D engine in it and see if we can make it to the car. Here we go.
Which way is on?
Yep.
Yep. On. Safety's off. Right here? Yeah. All right, here we go. Hey, look at that.
All right, on this one here, you guys can see where the smoke starts coming out of the hole that's demilled in it, and then all the smoke starts coming out, blowing chunks of something as the rocket starts taking off. This flame on this motor was the coolest. Those regular D engines burn really cool.
You almost caught it. Yeah, those ones really blast you. I'm alive.
Well,
Looky there.
hey, it didn't work, but it did. You know? So this one, as you guys saw, it came out and it immediately went sideways and didn't go very far. Again, broke apart. If we can get these things to fly straight, there's enough motor in there to get it 100 yards. Especially if we can get the composite ones to work. Those things,
Yeah, that was a long burn time.
man, we might be able to launch that thing about 500 yards. I don't know. We're not giving up on this. If you guys got any comments of what we should try different, now these fins, you can see on the high speed, they will come out like they're supposed to. Again, these were tested in a wind tunnel, and the center of pressure and gravity was correct, but it just didn't work. I'll pick it up, man. I'll pick it up. His kids play over there. I got.
Thank you for throwing trash where my children play.
Well, anyways, guys, we tried, but we are going to keep trying again because this is definitely worth.
We're making progress.
Yeah, this is definitely worth keeping on here. So, comment below. Let us know what you guys think we should try different motor. What? I don't know. We didn't have good luck with the composite ones. We had to change the first motor out because there's like this tiny little groove that the igniter is supposed to go in. It obviously wasn't in there. We did it again, and man, that thing came out with a vengeance. So if we can get it to fly, that engine's, the composite engine's definitely the way to go. So thank you guys for watching.
Hopefully we'll get it dialed in for next time.
Yeah, we'll be back.